I'm going to tell you why this is wrong, this is racist, and a way to solve it. Hello people! Recently I was scrolling through Facebook and I came across a post that was talking about rental racism, where certain landlords were rejecting tenants purely based on skin color. It's amazing how some people are living in the 1800s. I'm going to tell you why this is wrong, this is racist, and a way to solve it. Before I move on, let me align a couple of things. Number one, there are many ways to improve the current situation. I'm sharing one of them. Number two, I am not defending the bad tenants in any way. I'm defending good tenants who were rejected purely based on race. And the third point is, I've been a tenant and I'm currently a landlord. So I have experience in being a tenant and being a landlord. So let's get on with it. So let me read some comments from some racist landlords on social media. Racists being avoided need to self-reflect on why. I think you need to self-reflect on your root cause analysis and your maths on why you're not an intellectual.
It looks like...
If one doesn't talk to a race, it's racism. But if it's business, it's about probability. Percentage of certain group is higher. Why jump to a riskier business? And this is not racism. I think if your father knew the probability of you being a non-intellectual is high, he would have pulled out way earlier. Now on a serious note, he is right on one thing. Different groups of people have got different percentages of risk, right? But that doesn't mean that you have the right to reject someone purely based on skin color or race. That's the definition of racism right there. You can't say this is business, it's not racism. It is racism. So I'm going to use analogical thinking to counter this. So how do MNCs open offices around the world in various countries? Because think about it. Various countries have got different quality of workforces, right? So how do they get the best people? Well, they have a solid HR system and process in place. They have proper screening to get the best out of the best, the cream of the crop. Interestingly, the landlord that said this, it's not racism, it's about risk and probability. His profile picture is him looking at a tall building, which makes sense because if he was an intellectual, he would have looked up to himself. Now I'm going to teach you how to apply problem-solving techniques to solve this. So let's go to defining the problem. What is the problem of a bad tenant? Doesn't pay rent, misbehaving, unhygienic, clog the sink with semen. Okay, I'm just joking, but it'll be really awkward if you got two tenants. One tenant is jerking off at the kitchen sink, and the other tenant will be like, excuse me, I need to refill my water bottle. The other tenant will be like, which water do you want? Okay, let's move on to the root cause analysis. Why did the problem happen? Well, one of it could be poor upbringing. Right? Now, this is out of your control. So you don't want to focus on this. Why poor upbringing could be a much bigger reason from a socio-economic standpoint. Second one, maybe the tenant was an idiot in his or her previous life. This is also out of your control. Maybe the tenant was previously one of those birds that keep making this noise. Constantly disturbing people during Zoom meetings. Who knows? But this is out of your control, so stay away from this. Third one, improper screening, right? Now this is under your control. So what is the potential solution? Well, more in-depth screening. Ask more information about career, occupation, what company, full-time or part-time, working experience, academic qualification, some social media links like LinkedIn and Facebook. Second one, finance-related info, income, credit check. And then the second part would be during the appointment, you can ask more casual questions, social questions. And then you see if you're getting a better tenant. If you don't, well, then go back to step number one. Now, I know some landlords may say, Gajen, so much of work, I might as well just rent to race A. Let me tell you the benefits of applying these problem-solving techniques. Number one, you get better quality tenants. Second reason, you get better network, right? Who knows, now you're getting the cream of the crop. Third one, improve critical thinking. Fourth one, improve creative thinking. Fifth one, improve analogical thinking. Sixth one, improve people management skills. Seventh one, improve decision-making skills. Eighth one, better understanding on emotional intelligence. Ninth one, better understanding on diversity and inclusion. I understand your house is a big asset, but remember, you are the biggest asset of all. So start investing in yourself. Unless you're Kim K, then maybe the term asset has got a different meaning. Okay, now to the good tenants who have been rejected based on skin color, here's my messaging to you. You already know this is an ongoing problem. So don't use the same approach. Apply the problem solving technique. Don't start off your message by, "Hi, my name is Kumar, I'm looking for a room." No, in your first message, state your occupation, your company, 3 reasons why you're a good payer. Put some social media links like Facebook, LinkedIn to show that you are a decent person. Another thing is, make sure on social media you look good. Make sure your profile picture is something decent like this. You don't see me using this as a profile picture. I look like some illegal worker that just came out of a container in Port Klang. Because I see some Indians on social media, like on Facebook, their profile is like damn scary. The cover photo, there'll be a tiger, lion, there'll be a dragon with fire, then there'll be wordings with sharp edges. And then the profile picture will be at night, very dark. Behind there'll be a drain, there'll be an old proton with the booth up, 15-inch subwoofer, got a chain, sling back, fake football jersey. Then the face is like Ronaldo having constipation and just recovered from hemorrhoids. Even Indians get scared of this profile, this kind of Indians. And you expect other race to welcome you to their property. Maybe ask Ronaldo to rent you a room. Or ask Harry Maguire. I'm very sure his rooms come with a fridge. In conclusion, as a tenant, just make sure that you have sufficient reasons to prove that you're financially stable, that you're a disciplined person, and you're a hygienic person. That's it. That's all landlord wants.
You're right.
2 final messages. The first one is to companies that invest in training their employees to understand diversity and inclusion. Good job. So whenever I MC or perform comedy for company virtual events or physical events, I feel happy when they actually promote diversity and inclusion. My final message is to the Ministry of Education. Please revamp our education system, because I don't fully blame these racist landlords, because initially they didn't know how to solve a problem. Look at one of the comments that I showed just now. Higher risk, higher statistics, probability. These are all the theoretical stuff that we learn in school, but we are not taught how to think. It's all knowledge. Even knowledge is mostly theoretical, very little practical. What about thinking skills? Problem solving, critical thinking, creative thinking, lateral thinking, holistic thinking, balanced thinking. 0. That's like adding a lot of horsepower into a car, but then not upgrading the other stuff. Obviously, the car is going to do very bad track times.
You're right again.
DYDX, resonance, Taylor series, sulfuric acid, intestines of a frog, the cow's stomach. They are knowledge, but the other things that are way more important. So time to do an assessment and revamp our education system. Regardless of wherever you are, in your office, a well-fired Mercedes, time to get some work done.
Goddamn right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of What's Going On episode 33. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow and subscribe to all my channels and accounts on social media. I'll be very thankful for that. Thank you so much and see you next time.